The red phone rings. It's EMS calling to notify us of their impending arrival with a very sick baby. The story goes the baby was born term 5 weeks ago and was doing well. 2 days ago, the mother noticed a rash on the baby's torso and started treating the baby with honey water because she read that honey is helpful in allergies and she assumed that this was an allergy. Later that day, the baby was noticed to be choking on his food and started looking a little pale and having trouble breathing. So mom called 911. When EMS arrived, the baby was hooked up to a monitor and the baby's heart rate was 55, which is very, very slow for a baby. So actually the EMS team began what is called PALS, Pediatric Advanced Life Support for this child. En route to the ER, the baby lost his vital signs. And by the time he made it to my ER, there were no signs of life. So during a pediatric code, I call everybody to the bedside. I call the hospital pharmacist. I call the social worker. I call clergy. I call the echo tech. And there is no time, no place for ego. I activate the entire team. So I had a team of people around me to help try to resuscitate this child. Books open, we began reading out loud. Reversible causes of PEA are hypovolemia, hypoxia, hypothermia. And with each item, we assure ourselves that we have accounted for that possible etiology. 10 minutes later, we feel a pulse. It's faint, but we feel a pulse. And we are energized because now we can initiate a transfer to a tertiary pediatric center. Because before now, we had no signs of life and we cannot transfer a dead baby. 3 hours of intermittent signs of life, flickering between life and death. Finally, after 3 hours, we call the code and we invite the parents into the room. Together with my registered nurse, we go and we give the news to the family. Mom breathlessly crawls onto the gurney and wraps the child in her embrace. Dad falls to the floor on his knees and grabs the baby's feet and repeatedly kisses the baby's feet, both parents professing their undying and unconditional love for this child. Babies younger than 1 should not be given honey because a type of bacteria called Clostridium can be found in honey. And infant botulism can cause muscle weakness or suckling, weak cry, and a lot of other problems. And if it's too much, it can lead to death.